Welcome to WMS.
What's up, WMS? Welcome to Bulldog News. I'm Piers.
And I'm Hui. Today is Friday, December 14th.
Now let's take a look back in history with Owen.
Welcome to This Day in History on December 14th by Owen. On this day, Roald Amundsen became the first person to reach the South Pole. Before Amundsen left to find the South Pole, he decided to start off his career by studying drugs and medicine at the University of Kristiania in Norway. The first trip that he ever took to Antarctica was in 1899 on the RV Belgica. He is known for being an ice master, a resourceful expeditioner, and a leader. Amundsen left Kristiania in August of 1910 to become the first person ever to lead an expedition and reach the South Pole. He beat his rival Robert F. Scott, who also was on an expedition to become the first person to reach the South Pole. Another major event in history that happened on this day was when George Washington perished. Leading up to his death on December 12, 1799, he awoke very ill. He woke up the next day still very sick, so his wife decided to call their family doctor and family friend, Dr. James Craik. Somewhere between 10 and 11 p.m. on December 14, 1799, the first president of the United States passed away. His funeral was held on December 18, 1799. His grave can be found at Mount Vernon, Virginia. Another thing that happened on this day in history is the remake of King Kong. The remake of King Kong was released on December 12, 1976. King Kong made a movie budget of $23 million. John Gillerman directed King Kong. Jeff Bridges starred the movie as Jack Prescott. Thank you for watching. My name is Owen, and that was This Day in History.
Excellent video, Owen.
Now let's take a look at a video I filmed about a new class. Hey students, Wham is a digital book club that meets on Mondays. In Wham, kids read award-winning books on Kindles and Nooks. Unfortunately, some students can't make it to Wham Book Club. Maybe it's because of sports, or maybe because they couldn't get a ride. But now, during pause on Tuesdays, Wham will be offered in Miss Gutierrez's room. Now let's take a quick look at some really cool books that they'll be reading during Wham. Now let's hear from some students who are currently in Wham.
I like Wham because you read such strong and emotional books that you can relate them to your own life and what is going on in the world right now.
I like Wham because you get to be around people who like to read as much as you do, and you get to be around people who are open-minded and like to discuss, and you get to hear other people's perspectives.
Wham is great because you read books that have really deep themes, and in Wham you can talk about them, whereas if you were reading it on your own, you wouldn't really get a chance to.
I enjoy Wham Book Club because you get to sit down and talk about wonderful books with people just like you that love reading too. And Wham Book Club is super fun to go to because you let out all your emotions and you can talk about the book however you want to.
And the first pause meeting starts January 8th. And that's when the first Wham Book Club is. I hope I can see you there. Now, I'll show you where it is.
So join Wham.
Here is this week's birthdays.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And remember, Bulldogs, be kind
Be safe
and make good choices.